It took me 40 years to discover this life hack. If you learn this life tip, you would be thankful to me. 1. If the painter brush is dipping in the paint, put 1. Screw in the handle and the brush will never dip again. 2. If the hanger is broken, put the broken piece in iron, melt it up and attach the piece and it's good hanger again. 3. If Wi-Fi signal at home is poor, put the 2 battery and antenna. That's the way, signal will be strong. 4. If the key breaks in a lock and unable to pull out from the lock, take the hot melt stick, press it to the lock, wait for the glue to be hardened and take it out. 5. If the car door is dented, put the tape around, give it a strong pull. Car door will come to original shape. If you loose your key for the lock, you can use 2 wrench to open like this. If insulation gets damaged in any cable, take 1 bottle cover and warm it with fire, then wrap it up like this with melt. Now it's insulated again. When moving the sofa, it's often leave scratches in the floor. Cut 1 empty egg tray and put under the sofa leg. If chewing gum stick under the shoes, pour some cold drinks on it, then remove it easily with 1 tissue paper. Learn this life hack can help you solve many problems. Over the years, I've picked up some everyday hacks that have worked well for me. When moving a table, it's often make harsh sound. You can cut off unused gloves and put them on the table leg. And there will be no more noise when moving. Don't throw away the down jacket if you don't wear. Cut the down jacket in half. Turn 1 part and inside out and fold rest part of jacket and stuff it and you got a pillow. Unwanted collar in jacket, put double-sided tape in the back. Put a stick and wrap it few times, a good duster is ready. Draw a line to a plastic pot and cut according to the line and that make 2 dustpan. Put a stick on the top and it's durable. Don't throw away your t-shirt, cut off both sleeves, turn it over, cut the center part in one side and make another cut. And it's chef's special. Crush the mushroom in the juicer. Place it in the damp place. After a period of time, you will have delicious mushrooms. Cut the empty bottle in half. Put the small towel with toothbrush in. It's just a simple travel storage box. What if the key piece in the locks, ignite the plastic stick and stick in the lock head? Now you can easily remove the key. If your chain and cloth stuck, just scrap with pencil tip a little, then it works smoothly. If baby bottle smelling bad, just put little Colgate inside and shake it with some water and it will start smelling fresh. Let me know your thought and comments. Follow me and learn new tricks happily every day. Simple house cleaning tips that no one will tell you, and last one will definitely surprise you. Half a bottle of alcohol when mopping, kitchen floor is resistant to oil. Sprite and conditioner mix make the mirror shine without mildew and foggy. Baking soda and white vinegar easily remove grease from the stove. Dish soap and rice water spray on glass. Keep dust away from half a month. Cola and laundry detergent eliminate mold and mildew. Dish soap, toothpaste, and white wine mix is effective in removing greasy oil. Clean stainless steel sinks perfectly. White vinegar with egg white and water restores the stainless steel to new. Fabric softener and water keep the furniture dust free for a week. Cola and laundry powder spray on the toilet to remove yellow stain immediately. After cleaning the dish, if you leave sponge like this, it will leave dirty water and germ. Cut a slit in the middle of the sponge so you can hang it up. It's help dry quickly and stay clean. Your hand is smell bad after touching the fish. Apply a little toothpaste, rub it well, and rinse with water. It will instantly remove all the odor. Toothpaste and alcohol clean glasses without any streaks. Dish soap, cola, and white vinegar easily remove all the kitchen grease. Fabric softener and water keep the furniture dust free for a week. Add dish soap when mopping. No sticky residue in the living room floor. If you add baking soda while mopping, no slippery floor in the bathroom. If you like, add baking soda and white vinegar to the cup, it will produce an invisible gas that can actually douse the burning candle. I bet you didn't know, like me, how to use the toilet button. The small button flashes half the water from toilet, and large button flashes all the water, and press both together gives the strongest flash. If chair leg break, put a piece of plastic bottle over the broken leg. Reattach the broken leg by using a hit gun to shrink the plastic bottle to secure it. If a faucet leaks at the swivel, no need to call technician. Use a wrench to unscrew the top screw from the side, remove the water pipe, and seal. Wrap Teflon tape in the groove, reinstalled again, and no more leak. If you've been living for 30 years, I finally realized that the hole in the sink is meant for holding the dish soap bottle. 3. You can use the top half of a plastic bottle to install a light bulb on the ceiling. 4. Cut a large empty bottle like this and wrap the edges with tape to make a practical trash can. 5. When drinking from a can, inserting the straw into the pull tab makes it more secure. 6. Stick tape on the broom so that hair and dust will stick to the tape while sweeping, making cleanup very easy. 7. Don't throw away broken mosquito coils. You can continue using them by clipping them with a clothespin. Throw away leftover Coke. It has these hidden uses. 1. Got gum stuck in your hair? Don't worry. First, pour Coke into a bowl. Soak the hair in it for 2 minutes. The gum will come off easily. 2. Mix Coke with dish soap. Shake well and spray on kitchen grease. Wipe gently and it will be spotless. 3. Mix Coke with laundry detergent. Removes black mold and mildew. 4. Mix Coke with egg whites. Restores stainless steel to its original shine. 5. Mix white vinegar with Coke and put it in a spray bottle. Spray on glass for a clean, bright finish. Smart people know the correct use of hangers. 1. Pinch the 2 sides of the hanger and bend it. Used to hang pants not easy to slip. 2. The bottom of the hanger inward broken into 3 triangles can be used to organize the husband's belt. 3. Break the hanger into a wave shape. No longer afraid of pot lids, have no place to put. 4. The hanger ends bent inward, and then pull the hanger can be set on the garbage bag. A simple trash can is done. 9% of the people do not know these life hacks. 1. The water valve switch is broken. Find a don't want the key on the water valve, and then put a shim. The screws tighten the switch of the water valve is repaired. 2. In this narrow space, screws always fall. We tear off a section of tape, insert the screws into the tape, and then stick the tape on the screwdriver. With this method of screwing screws is really very practical. 3. Only need a balloon. Can prevent the sewer anti-smell. Cut off the ends of the balloon, and then the balloon set on the sewer pipe, and then finally, the drain pipe into the sewer will not smell. 4. The lemon cut in half, with a cotton swab dipped in lemon juice in the white paper writing, and then the white paper to the fire on the grill. The handwriting will slowly appear. 5. Was punched with an iron nail in the bottom of the bowl. The bowl is broken when knocked. Put the bowl into the water. You can easily play a perfect round hole. 6. The dirt at the bottom of the pan is not good to clean. Sprinkle baking soda and salt. Lay 2 pieces of white paper, and then pour white vinegar. Let it sit for 20 minutes after taking off the white paper. Water rinse the bottom of the pan dry and clean. 7. To the mouth of the plastic bottle sealed with a piece of gauze, then invert it in the cup. In turn, add charcoal, sand, pebbles, and then pour the dirty water can be filtered out of the drinkable water. 8. Earning housekeepers that they won't tell you. 1. Add dish soap to rice water and spray it on glass. It will stay dust-free for a year. 2. For kitchen walls covered with grease over time. Add baking soda and white vinegar to a spray bottle. Then pour in some alcohol. Add a few drops of dish soap. Dilute with water and shake well. Spray evenly on the greasy kitchen areas. Wipe gently. Grease is easily removed. The walls look brand new. 3. Mix dish soap, toothpaste, and alcohol. Then add water. Spray it in the sink. The stainless steel sink will shine with a white. 4. Wipe the refrigerator with white vinegar and alcohol. The cleaning effect is obvious. 5. Dilute white vinegar and toothpaste with water. Spray it on the faucet. It will look as good as new. 6. Add fabric softener to water. Furniture won't gather dust for a week. 7. Mix dish soap, disinfectant, and baking soda. Then dilute with water. Spray on moldy or blackened areas. Let it sit for a while. Wipe with a cloth and it's easily removed. 8. Add toothpaste to mop water. The floor will shine like a bulb. 9. To eliminate bathroom odors and bugs, pour in baking soda and a spoonful of salt. Add 60-degree hot water. Clean regularly. Keep it clean regularly. 10. Hacks that no matter how much money you spend, you can't learn. 1. I bet you didn't know how to use the toilet buttons. The small button flushes half the water in the toilet, the large button flushes all the water, and pressing both together gives the strongest flush. 2. If a chair leg breaks, place a piece of plastic bottle over the break, reattach the broken leg, use a heat gun to shrink the plastic bottle to secure it, and the chair can be used again. 3. Clean a food-grade plastic bottle with water to store grains and cereals, keeping them dry and safe. 4. If a faucet leaks at the swivel, use a wrench to unscrew the top screw on the side, remove the water pipe and seal, wrap Teflon tape in the groove, reinstall, and the faucet won't leak again. 5. If a shower head leaks, separate the head and hose, remove the seal, pry off the copper cap, pull out the inner pipe, cut off the damaged part with scissors, reinstall the pipe to stop the leak. 6. Can't open a can? Wrap the lid with plastic wrap for an easy opening. 7. If shoelaces fray, cut a piece of straw, thread it through the lace from the good end, heat the straw with a lighter to shrink and secure it, fixing the lace. 8. When using a Band-Aid, cut both sides, then crisscross them on the injured finger for a secure hold. Have a washing machine at home? Learn these repair tips. You won't regret it. 1. If the washing machine reaches the water level but doesn't start washing, open the back panel. The pressure tube has come loose. Reattach it, and you're good to go. 2. If the washing machine doesn't wash and shows an E2 error message, unplug the power. Open the top cover. It's caused by poor contact with the door switch. Polish it with sandpaper and it will wash normally. 3. If the washing machine is slow to fill, first, turn off the water tap. Unscrew the inlet hose. Remove the filter plug. You'll see it's seriously clogged. Just wash it clean in fresh water and reinstall it. The water flow will return to normal. 4. What to do if the washing machine has no power? Open the top cover and locate the fuse. Replace it with a new one, and it will work again. 5. If the washing machine dances around or refills water after spinning, the clothes are tangled into a ball. This is because the clutch isn't shifting properly. Tilt the washing machine. Find the clutch shift lever and bend it to a 20-degree angle. This will make the traction unit open wider. This should solve the problem. 6. If the washing machine fills and drains water at the same time. Here's a secret repair techs don't want you to know. Tilt the washing machine. Remove the panel. Unscrew the drainage component. Clean out the blockage, and it will be fine. It's amazing little experiments that can get kids to put down their phones and fall in love with science. Pour a glass of blue cold water and a glass of yellow hot water. If you flip the hot water over the cold water and remove the card between them, you'll see they don't mix, like oil and water. But if you do the opposite, flipping cold water over hot water, you'll see a completely different result. This demonstrates the principle of thermal convection. Hot rises, cold sinks. When water in a container can't drain because the outlet is too high, just put a larger tube over the outside of the outlet. This will help drain all the water inside. This is the siphon principle of water. Spread a layer of fine sand on a plate and pour a little alcohol as fuel. Mix sugar and baking soda in a 4-to-1 ratio and light it. It'll look like a black snake crawling out of the sand. 1% of smart people know these practical life hacks. 1. If the wrench is too small to turn the screw, you can solve it this way. Find a long screw and screw on 2 nuts. Adjust the nuts to the appropriate position and clamp the screw to easily turn it. 2. If the screw slips and can't be turned with a drill bit, find an old key, insert it into the drill head, and you can easily tighten the screw. 3. To adjust a cabinet door with a large gap, turn the front screw clockwise. If the cabinet door is drooping, turn the base screw counterclockwise. If the cabinet door won't close, turn the back screw clockwise. 4. Pass a chain through the small hole of the wrench, then insert a nail through the gap in the chain, and you can use it to turn round pipe joints. 5. Don't throw away an old pencil sharpener. Take out the blade, find a clip, place the blade on the side of the clip, and secure it with a screw to make a cable stripping tool. 6. Fold a wire in half to form a circle, wrap it around a pipe twice, then pass a nail through the wire loop and wrap the ends of the wire around the nail. Then rotate the nail, and the tied wire will be very secure. 7. Remove the handle from the soy sauce bottle, make a hole in the middle of the handle, and secure it to the pot lid with a screw. This will repair the pot lid handle. 8. Pass a piece of wire through tape and twist it once. Then cut off the excess part, making it very convenient to cut tape when sealing a box. 9. Don't throw away beer bottle caps. Make a small hole in the middle, insert a screw, tighten it with a nut, and attach it to a power drill to create a practical hole-making tool. Have you learned these practical life hacks? Only 1% of smart people know these practical life hacks. 1. A balloon can prevent air conditioning drainage from splashing on the wall. Twist a balloon into 2 smaller balloons. Secure the middle with a zip tie, and then tightly bind the water pipe and the balloon with another zip tie to stop the drainage water from flowing onto the wall. 2. If a key breaks inside the lock, you can retrieve it with a toothbrush. Cut the top off a toothbrush, heat it to soften, place it in the keyhole, and once it cools, gently pull it out to retrieve the key. 3. Many people struggle with key rings, often hurting their nails. By inserting a piece of straw into the key ring, it becomes much easier to thread the key in. When removing it, simply insert the straw again to easily take out the key. 4. How to fit a tire onto a rim. Place a rope in the groove, put the tire on top, and pull both ends of the rope to easily fit the tire onto the rim. 5. If pliers won't spring back and your hands get tired after prolonged use, place a small clip in the middle of the pliers and secure it with glue. This way, you will have a pair of pliers that spring back. 6. Make a homemade water filter by drilling a hole in the middle of a cap, keeping the top half of a bottle, drilling a small hole in the side, and installing a key ring. 7. Tie 4 zip ties to the top of a brush, 2 on the left and 2 on the right, and then cut the zip ties. This way, when you put the brush down, it won't get dirty. 8. If you can't unscrew a faucet, a rope loop can solve the problem. Wrap the rope loop around the faucet and twist it twice. Then insert a screwdriver through the loop and turn it to easily remove the faucet. 9. Here's how to make a waterproof cover for a power strip. Make a hole in the middle of a rubber sheet. Make a hole in the center of a bottle cap. Cut the bottom off the bottle. Thread the wire through the bottom, then through the cap, and finally through the rubber sheet to create a waterproof cover for the power strip. Have you learned these practical life hacks? Smart people are learning life hacks. Don't throw away empty bottles at home. Simple transformations to turn waste into treasure. 1. Cut the oil bottle evenly like this. You can stack the dishes, increase space utilization. It doesn't mix smells in the fridge. 2. Cut off the neck of the bottle and fit it onto a rice bag. This not only controls the amount used, but also prevents bugs and moisture when the cap is screwed on. 3. Poke small holes all over the detergent bottle cap. Poke one hole above the handle. A watering can for plants is made. It can also control the water flow. 4. Cut the empty oil bottle like this. Hang it on the cabinet door. Throw kitchen waste directly into the bucket. It's convenient and durable. 5. Disassemble the empty oil bottle. Punch symmetrical holes on both sides. Cover it over the toilet paper roll. Thread a chopstick through it. Hang it in the bathroom. No more worrying about the toilet paper getting wet. 6. Fit a paper cup onto the bottleneck. Cut off the excess according to the cup size. Cut the bottleneck into a comb shape. Cut open the bottom, leaving a portion. Punch holes on the sides for easy hanging. A simple and practical cup dispenser is ready. Follow me for more life hacks. Smart people know these practical life hacks. 1. Put a balloon over the faucet, then cut a small hole with scissors, allowing you to wash dishes at a 360-degree angle without missing any spots. 2. If your broom is broken, don't worry. Cut the top off a plastic water bottle and fit it onto the broomstick, securing it with screws. Then use screws to attach the cap to the broom head, and it will be as good as new. 3. If the brake cable on your bicycle is frayed, don't panic. Use a zip tie to secure the brake cable tightly, rotate it slowly in the direction of the fray, and finally melt the end of the zip tie with a lighter to fix the end of the brake cable. 4. This is a firewood knot my grandfather taught me. No matter how loose the firewood is, using this knot to tie it will keep it secure once you tighten the rope. 5. When pouring liquid into a bottle, it can easily spill. Just insert a spoon into the bottle and the liquid won't spill on the ground. 6. By placing the upper half of a bottle over a food bag, you can seal and store food while also providing moisture and water resistance. 7. A plastic water bottle can be turned into a funnel. First, soften the cap with a lighter, then poke a hole with chopsticks and cut the top. Draw a line with a pen, cut off the excess, fit the circle over the bottle opening, and screw the cap on tightly. You now have a very useful funnel. 8. Place a washer inside a bottle cap, then add hot glue to attach a spring. Repeat the process with another bottle cap. Finally, stick the cap to the back of a door and you have a bump stop. Have you learned these practical? 99% of people don't know these practical life hacks. 1. If your faucet is leaking, don't panic. Use a blade to pry off the protective cover and unscrew the screws inside. The safety valve is likely loose. Tighten it with a wrench and reinstall the cover to stop the leak. 2. Unscrew the tip of a ballpoint pen, then cut a thin strand from a broom. Fold it in half and insert it into the pen tip, then screw it back on. You've made a threading tool. 3. Make 4 holes around a bottle cap for different screwdriver heads, then fill the center of the cap with hot glue. Once cooled, you have a 4-in-1 screwdriver. 4. Fix a hose to a wooden board with screws, then cut it open. Pass electrical wires through the hose, tighten the screws, and the wires will be secured. 5. Heat a screwdriver with a lighter, then poke 2 small holes in a bottle cap. Pass a data cable through the cap and add hot glue. Once cooled, the data cable will be repaired. 6. Take the aluminum foil from a cigarette pack, tear it into strips, then shape it like a saw blade. Connect the battery's positive and negative terminals, and you can quickly create a flame using the battery's short circuit principle. 7. Use chopsticks to make a hole in the corner of a box. This way, when you take out one bottle of beer, another will slide down, making it convenient to grab. 8. Insert a zip tie into a hole and screw it in place. Then, place a red wire on the zip tie, and tightening the zip tie will secure the cable. 9. If your key breaks off in the lock, don't worry. Take a thin wire from a mask. Burn off the outer glue, bend the wire into a small hook, drop a little cooking oil into the lock, insert the hook, rotate it, and gently pull to retrieve the key. Have the real life hacks. Learning them is earning them. 1. Cross 2 hangers to dry clothes. Even strong winds won't blow your clothes away. 2. Watch closely. Don't blink. Today I'll teach you how to clean shrimp veins in 3 seconds. 3. Too much oil in hot pot broth? Put some ice cubes in a ladle. Swirl it around the broth. The cooled fat will stick to the ladle. 4. Stick a chopstick into yam to peel it without itchy hands. No more itchy skin. 5. Pots boiling over while cooking? Place 2 chopsticks across the pot. The bubbles won't overflow again. 6. Bananas spoil quickly after a few days. First, rinse off the ripening agent with clean water. Dry them with a paper towel. Wrap the banana stems with a damp paper towel. This reduces ethylene release and keeps them fresh for 2 weeks. 7. Fold the opening of a seasoning bag. Heat it with a lighter to easily seal and prevent moisture. 8. Rice turned into porridge? Place a slice of bread on top. Wait 2 minutes and it will absorb the excess water. 9. Soup too salty? Just add a potato to absorb the extra salt. 10. Onions mold easily. Store them in your wife's stockings. They'll stay fresh for 6 months. 11. Never soak frozen meat in plain water. Add 300 grains of salt and 50 milliliters of vinegar. Soak in warm water for 10 minutes. The thawed meat will taste even better than fresh. 12. Don't waste leftover beer. Here's a trick. Fill the half-empty bottle with beer. Cover the mouth with a tissue. Swipe down, and the tissue seals the bottle. It won't leak even if turned upside down. 13. What to do with leftover black frying oil. Mix 1 spoon of starch with 1 spoon of water. Fry it in 60% hot oil. It will absorb impurities, solidify, and can be removed. See how clear the oil is now? Did you learn it? If not, save this now. Smart people know these practical life hacks. 1. When pouring hot water into a cup, it's easy to burn your hand. Simply make an OK gesture to avoid getting burnt. 2. If your phone accidentally falls into the toilet while using it, don't panic. Place the phone in a sealed bag, pour in some rice, seal it, and let it sit overnight. The rice will quickly absorb the water in the phone, restoring it to normal. 3rd. Place a mask on the sun visor of the passenger seat, then put the phone case behind the mask and slide the phone into the case. This makes watching TV very convenient. 4. Fill a balloon with water, tie it tightly, and place it in a black net bag. This makes a toy that kids love. 5. Stick tape on both sides of a nail clipper to prevent nail clippings from flying around. 6. Use disposable gloves to organize toiletries when traveling. Very convenient. 7. Swirl an ice cube in a hot oil pan to remove excess grease. 8. Place a glass bead in a balloon, tie it with a rubber band, flip the balloon, inflate it, add cute decorations, and you have a snowman that won't fall over. 9. Cut off the end of a pen, take a thin wire from a broom, fold it in half, insert it into the pen, heat it with fire, and you have a threading tool that can easily pass through even the smallest needle hole. Have you learned these practical life hacks?
Day in the life of a farmer.
Do you really know these practical life hacks? 1. When washing blueberries, do not damage the white bloom on their surface. Its nutritional value is as high as the fruit itself. Just soak them in salt water for 10 minutes. 2. Stick transparent tape on the bottom of tomatoes to lock in moisture. They won't spoil for half a month. 3. Lay green onions side by side on paper, spray with some water, roll them up, and they can be stored for half a month without spoiling. 4. Garlic tends to sprout. Adding salt and tea leaves to a sealed bag can prevent garlic from sprouting, allowing it to be stored for 6 months without spoiling. 5. Add tobacco, tea leaves, and beer to a bowl, soak for half an hour, then filter. Pour the liquid into a spray bottle and spray it on plants to promote growth and repel pests. 6. After rinsing rice, add a spoonful of salt, an appropriate amount of white vinegar, and 2 drops of sesame oil. Then mix well. This will make the steamed rice sweet and fluffy. 7. Cut open a mask, place Sichuan peppercorns, ginger slices, and a few drops of essential oil inside, seal it up, and place it under your pillow to improve sleep. 8. Mixing baking soda with white liquor and dishwashing liquid creates an oil stain cleaner. 9. Mixing floral water with lemon juice and an appropriate amount of water makes an air freshener. Have you know these clever and practical life hacks? 1. Put the zipper pull on a fork to easily zip up your clothes. 2. Place the top half of a bottle on the end of a hairdryer to easily clean trash in corners. 3. Put socks on slippers to create a pair of cotton slippers. 4. Cut an empty detergent bottle like this for a nice napkin holder. 5. If you break your mom's lipstick, soften it with a lighter to reconnect it. 6. Cut open dad's socks and slip them onto a cup to avoid burning your hands with hot water. 7. Cut open a baby's diaper, remove the white substance inside, pour water on it, and you'll have snow. 8. Poke a hole in the sealed bag with a knife so that when cutting chili peppers, they won't come into contact with your hands. 9. If you put too much water when cooking rice, add a slice of bread in the pot to absorb the excess water. 10. Soak white clothes with avocado to get pink hacks I learned after 800 years. Learn them, and you'll never lose out. Cross 2 hangers to dry clothes. Even strong winds won't blow them away. Cut off the shrimp's head, pinch with your thumb and forefinger. Pull gently. The shrimp vein comes out easily. Bananas spoil after a few days. First, rinse the ripening agent off with water. Dry them with a paper towel. Wrap the stem with a damp paper towel. This slows ethylene release. They stay fresh for 2 weeks. Pouring milk often spills down the side of the cup. This can be frustrating. Place a spoon across the cup. It prevents spills when pouring liquids. Soak loose rubber bands in hot water to restore elasticity. Use a magic knot to seal grain bags. It's super simple. Pull the string, and it opens in 1 second. Pulling tag loops hurts your hands. Just thread the loop through completely. Reverse the arrow and pull back. It opens easily. No need to bite it with your teeth anymore. Stick tape to a broom. Sweep the floor. Dust and hair stick to the tape effortlessly. Peel off the tape after use. Perfect. Fold and heat seal spice packets with a lighter. Keeps them airtight and prevents moisture. Learn to trick from the cafeteria lady. Hold the middle of a plastic bag. Tie a knot at the front. Then tie another at the back. No spills, even if turned upside down. This is the wrong way to fit a waterproof ring on a pipe. Fold the string, pass it through the ring. Loop the string over the pipe. Pull both sides to secure it easily. The pull tab on soy sauce bottles isn't trash. Flip it over and place it on the bottle's mouth. Pour sauces neatly without splashing. Insert a pen into a bracelet clasp. No need to ask for help anymore. Remove the pen after fastening. Perfect. What to do when 2 bowls are stuck together? Don't force them apart. Here's a trick. Run water into the gap between them. They'll separate easily. Stick a chopstick into the tomato's base. Toast it evenly over low heat. The skin will peel off effortlessly. Kids love tomatoes peeled this way. Struggling with key rings hurts your hands. Use a straw to help. The key slips onto the ring effortlessly. Fix a bottle cap under the soap beside the sink. It suspends the soap to drain water. No soap dish needed. Saves the need for a soap holder. Learned how to open toilet paper properly after 30 years. Press the roll twice. Then remove the cardboard tube. It's convenient and hygienic. Do you know the right way to squeeze sauce packets while cooking noodles? Use the lid to hold the packet and pull gently. It's clean and mess-free. Don't force forks into food anymore. Just pinch it to hold. Quick and convenient. Don't throw away used milk cartons. Use them to store meat. 1 carton is a perfect portion size. The aluminum layer inside keeps it fresh and antibacterial. No need for separate containers. Is your drain pipe leaking? Cut off the bottom of a plastic bag. Slip it over the pipe. Secure it with a tie halfway up the bag. Stuff the bottom part into the drain. Pull the top part over the pipe and tie it with another tie. No more foul smells from the drain. Follow me to learn more life hacks. 9% of people don't know these practical life hacks. 1. Cut a plastic bottle diagonally in half, drill a small hole on the side, fill it with tap water, and then attach it to the wall. This way, you won't make a mess with dust while drilling. 2. Cut off the top of a plastic bottle, make a 1 centimeter slit on the side, drill a small hole, and fix it to the wall to create a useful hook. 3. Fold a zip tie in half and insert it into a hole, then hammer a piece of wood into a board. Break off the excess part and place the wire on the zip tie. Tighten the zip tie to secure the wire. 4. Wrap both ends of a wire around 2 keys, connecting the keys to the positive and negative terminals of a battery. This creates a hot knife. 5. Hitting a nail directly like this can damage the wire groove. Cut a piece of straw and slide it over the nail, then insert another nail to secure it in a tight space. 6. Many people don't know that tape can be torn like this. Just fold the tape into a triangle, pinch the folded part a few times, and pull hard to separate the tape. 7. Fold a straw in half and cut off a corner. Then cut 1 segment of the straw in half. Place the other end on a plastic bag. Roll the bag twice, and tuck the other end over it to seal the bag. 8. Remove the handle from an empty oil can. Press down the serrated edges on both sides, and heat the handle with a lighter to bend it at a 90-degree angle. Do the same on the other side, and you'll have a useful phone stand. 9. Make a hole on the side of a plastic bottle with a sharp top and a round bottom, then attach the bottle to a long stick to use for picking fruit. It's really practical. Have you cut off a withered rose and steep a cup of black tea? Remove the tea bag and put the cup rose into the cup. Fill the cup with soil. Soon you will have a new rose growing. Mix mushroom and sawdust together evenly, and stomp in the mixture until it's mush. Smear this mixture on the tree and sprinkle water on it. After a while, you'll have an endless supply of mushrooms. Cut an apple into 8 pieces and slice off a section of foam noodle. Stuff the apple core in the foam noodle piece and put them in the fish tank. Once new roots have grown, remove the foam noodle and plant the apple core in the soil. Soon, you'll have an endless supply of apples. Remove the bottom of the plastic bucket and hollow in the middle. Reach your hand through the center. Use this handy tool to pick berries. If you want to make apple tree like this at home, you must follow this technique. Can you grow an apple tree from a store-bought apple? Yes, it's very easy to do. Use one healthy apple. Put moss or garden soil in plant. Add organic fertilizers like chicken manure, mulches, and egg, etc. Apply some water in the soil. Start with a 4 to 6 inch wide and deep plastic flower pot with drainage holes and use organic potting mix. After germinating the seed and plant about 6 to 7 inch tall, place it in your garden. With optimum growing conditions, it may take 2 to 3 years for the tree to flower and fruit. Certainly, apples are a nutritious and healthy fruit. They are a good source of fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. Including apples in your daily diet can contribute to overall well-being. Cut tomatoes into chunks and put them in soil. Water them regularly. Soon you will have delicious tomatoes. Put a paper towel on vegetable basket, place a coriander seed on it, cover with another paper towel, spray with water and place it in the bowl of water. Now you have endless supply of fresh coriander. Take an egg cartoon, cut the hole in a top, place green onion onto it and water them. You will have endless supply of green onion. Corn, put it in the container and cover it with water. Wait for sprout, then plant the whole corn in the soil and water it. Now you can grow your own corn at home. Take a ripe tomato and slice it up, and lay them flat in nutrient-rich soil. Cover them up with another layer of soil. Water them regularly and wait for them to sprout. Now, you don't have to buy tomatoes anymore. For the roses, split a branch in the middle, insert a piece of chewing gum, cut a piece of banana and wrap it around the gum, and secure with the tie. Then cover it with plastic cup. Add some soil in cup and water it to moisten the soil. After a few days, root will form around the wound. Cut it off and transplant it into a pot. Now you have got yourself a new rose bushes. Cut a small hole in the apple and put a cherry tomato inside. Plant the cherry tomato and apple together in the soil and remember to water regularly. You have an endless supply of cherry tomatoes. Attach an S-shaped hook to the end of cucumber and put a lock on it. This way, cucumber will grow long and straight. For bananas, use the spoon to scrape out the seed from middle. Put them directly in the potting soil and spray them regularly with spray bottle. You can even grow banana tree at home. Don't throw away the laundry detergent bottle at home. Punch a few holes like this. It can become a magical tool for watering flowers. Follow me and learn more tricks happily every day. Subscribe my account. You can get free life tips every day.